the side of the bed still caves in. Ain't nothing really changed. I thought silence meant relief, just space, just air around. But it presses on my chest at night. Your absence has a sound. I didn't know missing you would change the way I hear. Every breath feels heavy now when you're not here. Your absence has a sound. It follows me around in empty rooms and open doors. You're echoing now. I don't hear you say goodbye. I just hear you gone. I never knew the signs, the sound like this alone. I walk through days on autopilot, smiling when I should. But every life breaks a little, 'cause it used to feel good. I fill the space with everything. The TV lights, the rain, but everything just fades away and leaves me with your name. They say time softens every urge, like pain will quiet down, but time just sold my heart to hear what's missing now. Your absence has a sound, like something they sound. It's in the pauses when I speak, and words I don't say anymore. I don't cry, I don't scream, I just sit around, listening to the truth I hate. Your absence has a sound. If I could turn the silence off, I would tonight. But it keeps replaying everything we left behind. Your absence has a sound, but I'm learning how to stand. In the cry you abandoned, with words left of who I am. One day this silence might feel calm, instead of pulling me down. But tonight I'm still listening. Your absence has a sound. The room is still, my heart is loud. I close my eyes, you're not around. I stood there listening to nothing, learning how to pass the time. Your coat was still on the chair, your name still on my breath. I didn't know how loud the quiet would be after you left. It's all at once, but this came slow. Every hour taught me something I didn't know. After you left, the days felt thin. I learned how to breathe without checking in. I kept it together, I did my best, but everything changed after you left. I stopped expecting your messages, stopped waiting by the phone. I learned the shape of lonely nights and how to sleep alone. I found myself in small routines, coffee, streets, regrets. I didn't fall apart right then, I just felt less. I thought letting go would hurt the most, but staying did. It wasn't the goodbye that broke me, it's what followed it. After you left, I lost my way, then found pieces of me I had thrown away. I cried in private, I smiled, I guess I didn't break loudly. After you left, if love was real, why does it fade? If this is healing, why does it ache? I don't want answers, I don't want proof, I just want peace from missing you. After you left, I finally grew. I learned the difference between us and truth. I won't chase shadows, I won't regrets. I loved you honestly after you left. No return, no doubt, just a hard learning what survives. After you left, after you left. The clock ticks like it's picking sides. Every second takes its time. Your name hangs in the air somehow, like a word I can't say out loud. But TV's on and nothing's there, just light moving everywhere. Sit still but my mind runs wild, chasing ghosts in single file. I thought quiet meant relief, but it keeps calling back to me. Even silence feels loud when the shape right to every process your name in a different tone. Even silence feels loud when this empty room. I'd give anything now for a sound that's true. I used to love the cool at night, now it feels like a warning sign. Every breath echoes off the walls like the house remembers the soul. I tried music, tried rain, tried sleep. I don't cry, I just listen to the night. Even silence feels alive, and I'll say it like you. Every pulse is your name, in a different time. Even silence feels alive in this empty. I'd give anything now for a sound next to you. If I could turn a volume down, I know the things I feel right now. Let's start with how the dark says we fell apart. I miss the noise we used to make, laughing over nothing, wide awake. Now the quiet hits my chest harder than words ever did. Even silence feels alive when I think of you. It fills every space I try to move. Even silence feels alive when I'm learning how to sit with the sun and let it pass now. Under the quiet won't sting, it'll just be another thing. But tonight it's honest and true. Even silence feels loud without you. Morning comes like it always does, light through the cracks, too much too soon. I sit up slow, hand on my chest, like breathing something I might lose. Your name still lives between my ribs, every inhale pulls it tight. I thought time was supposed to heal, but it just taught me how to hide. I'm still here, I still exist, but nothing feels the way it did. I breathe, but it hurts like it knows what I lost. Every breath feels borrowed, every exhale costs. I breathe, but it hurts since you left my life. I'm alive on paper, but not inside. People say you'll be okay, like it's something you can choose. I smile back, I'm not alone, like I've got nothing left to lose. I walk past places we once were, they hit me without sound. Funny how the body remembers even when the heart shuts down. I don't cry, I don't scream, I just breathe through everything. I breathe, but it hurts like I'm healing wrong. Every second keeps asking how I'm still holding on. I breathe, but it hurts in ways I can't explain, like my lungs things in half an hour. Said we're better off this way. I stood there trying to look stronger, while everything in me gave way. You said we both would heal in time, like it was something fair to say. But you walked out with all your reasons, and I stayed with what remained. You got distance, you got space, I got used to empty place. I kept the pain you left. You found peace, I found myself alone. You got sleep, I died the night, wondering where we went wrong. I kept the pain you left, like it was part of the deal. You carried on, carried us, and everything we didn't feel. You look fine from what I hear. New places, different names. I learned how to answer, I'm okay. Without saying your name, I replay the things I missed. Every sign I brushed aside. Funny how the one who loved the most is the one who pays the price. You moved on like it was clean. I stayed stuck in between. I kept the pain you left. You found peace, I found myself alone. You got sleep, I got the nights, wondering where we went wrong. I kept the pain you left, like it was part of the deal. You carried on, carried us, and everything we didn't hear. I don't wish you harm or regret. I just wish you felt this too. Not to hurt you, just to know what you put me through. I learned that love can be uneven. The closure doesn't come correct. Some people leave with clean hands, some people leave a mess. I kept the pain you left, and I'm still standing somehow. Still picking up the pieces. You don't think about now. Count the pain you left, but I won't keep it forever. One day I'll sit down, finally feel better. So if you ever look back and wonder why I changed, it's 'cause you left with the ending, and I stayed with the pain. Yeah, I kept the pain you I don't ask why anymore. I already know the drill. People promise, people change, time teaches what it will. I used to fight the ending, pray for one more try. Now I just nod slowly when I hear the sigh. I peg my heart before you speak. I leave before you leave. I learned goodbye too well. I see it in your eyes, the way your voice gets careful, the way you don't deny. I learned goodbye too well before you say a thing. I know the shape of leaving, I know what it brings. I don't break down, I break even. Keep my tears in line. I've been through this kind of quiet too many times. I memorized the warning signs, the distance, the delay. When love starts feeling heavy and you don't ask me to stay, I don't chase, I don't yell. I learned goodbye too well. It's written on your face, the way you talk about the future, like I'm not in the place. I learned goodbye too well, so I smile and pretend like it doesn't still hurt every time it ends. I wish I didn't recognize the sound of love running out, wishing it still surprised me instead of calling me out. I don't hate you for leaving, I just hate that I knew the moment you stopped choosing us before you even knew. I learned goodbye too well, from loving all the way, from staying when I shouldn't, from hoping people stay. I learned goodbye too well, but here's the truth I tell. I didn't stop believing in love, I just learned goodbye too well. One day someone will stay, and I won't brace for the fall. Until then, I'll keep my heart soft, but my expectations small. Yeah. I learned goodbye too well. It wasn't raining, nothing dramatic, just a Tuesday, cold coffee, bad traffic. You said we need to talk for a minute, and my chest still waiting the way to swim. The clock kept ticking like it didn't care. People laughing somewhere down the stairs. I nodded like I understood, but my hands were shaking under the table. No slam doors, no final scene, just your voice getting further from me. I lost you on a Tuesday, nothing special, nothing loud. The world didn't stop or break, but somehow mine did then. And now I lost you on a Tuesday. keys are still by the door, like you weren't sure if you'll be back or not. You said it's not so far, but that doesn't help a lot. I watched your back walk down the hall, counted every step, then done it all. I sat there longer than I should, waiting for a sign you never gave. I replay every word you said, looking for a way and stay instead. I lost you on a Tuesday, nothing special, nothing. Still hear your goodbye somehow. Every week it comes back around. It reminds me I lost you on a Tuesday. No closure, no release, just another day that learned how you live without me. So if you ever hit me this way, as we run time gets a memory and quietly walks away. I lost you on a Tuesday. I lost you on a Tuesday. You walked out like the hardest part was done, like closing the door meant we were done. But something in me stayed behind, still loving you in borrowed time. I cleaned the place, I moved your things, told my friends I was okay. But every night I felt it grow, a love with nowhere left to go. I didn't chase, I didn't beg, I just loved you in my head. I loved you after you left, when there was nothing to save. I loved you in the quiet and the things I couldn't say. I loved you after you left, when loving didn't make sense. You were gone from my life, but not from my chest. I defended you when people asked, said they're good, it just didn't last. Like if I spoke you gently enough, you might still feel like, 'cause I memorized the way you used to care. The almost fair. Funny how you love me less, right when I loved you best. You moved on, I stayed the same, loving you out your name. forgot. I loved you after you left, and I'm done pretending I didn't. That love was real, even alone, even when it wasn't returned. I loved you after you left, but I won't anymore. I'm finally loving myself more than who you were before. So this is me letting go of loving someone who's gone. I loved you after you left, but now I'm moving on. I packed you in a cardboard box with things I couldn't face. Old photos, notes, a broken watch, still ticking in my space. I told myself it's just stuff now, just dust and folded time. That every day in sweater knows you used to be mine. They say if it's out of sight, then it won't hurt so much. But my head still shakes from everything I touch. I put you in a box, label yesterday. Like memories obey directions when you tell them where to stay. I take this shot, I walked away like I would make it stop. But you don't fit inside a box, no matter how I love. Your hoodie still smells like the rain. At night we stay too long. I held it just a second more before I proved myself wrong. I found the card you wrote to me, said this is home, and it got laughed out loud, then broke a bit. Standing at the same, I'm not pretending I don't care, I'm just trying to survive. Some goodbyes don't come with closure, they just stay on. Maybe one day I'll unpack my soul, find pieces I forgot, learn how to live without the weight of everything you're not. I put you in a box, and I'm learning it's so pretending fine. I packed you in a box tonight, but you're still in my mind. The room feels lighter, but my chest still aches. I packed you in a box, not my heart. Everyone's asleep, lights turn low. The world feels softer when it's slow. I open old messages I swore I'd erase, but your words still know my face. Blue light on my tired eyes, laughing emojis, little lies. We talk like tomorrow was guaranteed, like nothing good could ever leave. I don't reply, I just rewind. Pages of us frozen in time. I read our past tonight, when the present feels too quiet. Every word still sounds like you, even though I know we're through. I read our past tonight, like it might change the end. Like if I read it one more time, we'll be us again. Your good morning at 10:02 said you miss me, I missed you too. Photos we took just to prove that we were real, that we were true. I scrolled too far, I scrolled too deep into promises we couldn't keep. Funny how love looks so right when it's trapped in a screen at night. I close my phone, but it stays. Your voice still echoes anyway. I read our past tonight, when the present feels too quiet. Every word still sounds like you, even though I know we're through. I read our past tonight, like it might change the end. Like if I read it one more time, we'll be us again. If I'd known those were the days, I would've read them slower. I would've saved every second like I knew it was over. Now daylight makes me stronger, but the dark tells the truth. I don't miss the way you left, I miss the way you used to love me. I read our past tonight, yeah, I still do. Not because I want you back, because I miss who I was with you. I read our past tonight, then put my phone face down, trying to learn how to sleep without scrolling you around. One day I won't need the glow, one day I'll let those pages go, but tonight I'll stay right here, reading love that used to be real. Yeah. every sound. Footsteps in the hallway, keys around. Left the porch light on all night, like you might change your mind. Your jacket still behind that chair. I never moved it, I swear. I memorized the way the lock sounds when it turns and stops. I told myself just one more day, but days kept teaching me the same thing. I stopped checking the door, stopped hoping you'd be there, stop holding my breath every time the house went quiet. I stopped checking the door at night, 'cause it didn't hurt anymore, because waiting for you was hurting me more. I still hear you in random songs, still almost text when something's wrong, but I don't place the floor at night, wondering if you'll arrive. Your name doesn't live on my screen, I let it fade slowly, not erased, just not in reach, like a place I used to be. I didn't stop loving you fast, I just stopped living in the past. Stop chopping the door, stop hoping you'll be there, stop holding my breath every time the house went quiet. I stopped checking the door now, 'cause it didn't hurt anymore, because waiting for you was hurting me more. Healing didn't feel like winning, it felt like letting go in pieces. Some nights I still miss the sound of you coming home, but peace showed up when I learned that love doesn't mean return, and closure doesn't knock, it just quietly locks. Stop checking the door, and something changed inside. I started sleuthing through the night, started choosing my life. I stopped checking the door, and yeah, I still feel so, but now when it's quiet, it doesn't scare me anymore. So if you ever wonder where I've been learning how to live again, not waiting, not wishing, just here. I stopped checking the door. We didn't fight, we didn't scream, no shattered glass, no broken things, just quiet. I don't feel the same, said like it was nothing. Your hands were shaking just like mine, but we still crossed that final line. Funny how goodbye can sound so calm when it's tearing you apart. We stood there longer than we should, like if we waited, we'd be good. So love ends like this, not with fire, not with pain, just two hearts getting tired and pretending they're okay. Love ends like this, with a nod, not a kiss, just realizing too late that this. We talked about the weather somehow, anything but right here, right now. You stared at the floor like it might say something you couldn't. I packed my things so carefully, place on purpose, just in case. I kept hoping you'd change your mind, but hope can be unkind. So love ends like this, now with fire, now with pain, just two hearts getting tired and pretending they're okay. Love ends like this, with a nod, not a kiss, just realizing too late that love ends like this. I thought endings were louder, I thought heartbreak would shout, but it whispered your name, then quietly walked out. If this is how love dies, no wonder it hurts to breathe. There's nothing to hate and nothing to leave. Yeah, love ends like this, with no one to blame, just a future we planned that never came. Love ends like this, and I can't dismiss how something so real could end like this. So if you ever ask why I flinch at weak, it's 'cause love taught me, yeah, softly it can leave. Your love ends like this. You threw out the photos without a sound, like memories don't make a mess. Our plans in a cardboard box, by the curb with the rest. Wedding invites we never sent, trips we said we'd take someday. I watched our someday get crushed by a garbage truck on Tuesday. You said it's just stuff, it's fine, but you were throwing away my time. You put our future in the trash, tied it up and let it go. All the things we almost had, buried under what we don't. You put our future in the trash, didn't even look back once. I was still holding on to us while you were done. You cleaned the place like I was gone, like love was something you could sweep. I kept the quiet, kept the blame, kept everything you didn't keep. You said we'll both be better off, like that sentence makes it true. But you left lighter than you came. I stayed heavier without you. You walked away with empty hands. I stayed with everything we planned. You put our future in the trash, like it never had a name. Every promise we half made, every hope we couldn't save. You put our future in the trash. No ceremony, no goodbye, just love wrapped up in black bags, left outside. I thought endings would be louder, I thought heartbreak would scream, but it sounded like plastic dragging down the street. If It doesn't start with you. So if you ever wonder why I don't look back the same, I saw a future in the trash and learned how to walk away. Our future in the trash. I sleep on the edge like I still make room, like you might come back before the moon. Your pillow keeps its shape somehow, like it's waiting just like I am now. The ceiling fan hums our old song. Every night feels a little too long. I tell myself I'm doing fine, but this mattress knows when I'm lying. I can fool the day, I can play the part, but not the place where I gave you my heart. The bed knows your name even when I don't say it. Every empty space still feels like you laying. I turn off the lights, but it's never the same. Yeah, I moved on in words, but the bed knows your name. I tried sleeping on your side just to see how it felt inside. It still smells like your shampoo, like you never got the news. I scroll my phone till my eyes give out, trying not to think about how your life used to live right here in the quiet between my fears. I don't cry, I just stay away. Let the silence do what it takes. The bed knows your name every restless night, every half dream where I reach then realize. The bed knows your name in the dark, in the rain. I can change my address, but this place still remembers your way. If I let someone else lie here, would it finally forget you? Would it feel the difference in the way they move? I don't miss the fights or the pain, I miss the way you stayed. How your heartbeat used to slow mine down before you walked away. The bed knows your name even when I'm strong, even when I say I've been over you all along. The bed knows your name, and I can't explain why the hardest place to heal is where loved ones lay. One day I'll sleep through the night, one day this space will feel right. But tonight I whisper yours the same, 'cause I forgot your number, I forgot your face. But the bed still knows your name. talk about the weather now, like love's a risky thing. You ask me how my day's been, I lie a little then breathe. There's a pause you try to fill with jokes you don't mean. I hear everything you're not saying in between. We used to talk till morning, now we run out of time. Funny how silence learned your voice and borrowed mine. It's the quiet between our calls that hurts the most. Not the goodbye, not the hang up, just the space we chose. I hold the phone like it might say what we want. Yeah, it's the quiet between our calls that feels like letting go. You say I should let you go, then don't hang up. I say yeah, me too, like I'm strong enough. We circle words we're scared to use, like they might make it real. I miss the way we used to talk before we learned to heal. They say distance makes things clear, but all I see is how close we sound and how far we've been. It's the quiet between our calls where the truth lives, all the things we still feel, but don't admit. I don't need you to say goodbye. I already know it's the quiet between our calls that tells me you're letting go. If silence had a heartbeat, it'd sound like this. Not broken, just unfinished, like an almost kiss. It's the quiet between our calls I can't escape, where love still breathes but won't stay. One day I'll hang up first and I'll feel the fall, but tonight I'm still listening to the quiet between our calls. The line goes dead. I don't move at all, still holding on to the quiet. Your coffee cup is still by the sink, like you're coming back in a minute. I leave the light on when I sleep, just to pretend you're in it. Your jacket hangs behind the door. I never move it, I swear. Silence walks across the floor, like it knows you're not there. I don't hear you laugh in the hall, I don't trip over your shoes. Funny how nothing at all can feel as heavy without you. The room feels bigger now. Since you left, every wall's too far away from myself. Your side of the bed still remembers how you used to breathe. Yeah, the room feels bigger now without you here with me. I talk to shadows on the wall like they might answer back. I catch myself reaching for you, then my hand just falls flat. I thought I'd get used to the space. It just keeps growing. Every memory takes up a place I didn't know was showing. I don't cry, I just sit still, let the night do what it wants. Love doesn't leave, all it wants it fades, then it haunts. The room feels bigger now. Since you left, every wall's too far away from myself. The side of the bed still remembers how you used to breathe. Yeah, the room feels bigger now. If you are back in the night, I trip over all the space. I fill the room with missing you and left no room to say all the things I should have said when you were close enough to hear. Now the echo answers me and you're not here. The room feels bigger now. It's true, not because of empty space, but missing you. I'd give up all this room just to feel your quiet next to mine again. So I sleep on the edge of what we used to be. Yeah, the room feels bigger now, but it's lonelier than me. I don't miss the fights or the nights we broke. I don't miss the weight of the words we spoke. I miss the way I used to laugh before I learned how love can crack. I don't miss your hand in mine. I miss who I was all that time. The girl I was when I believed I could give my heart and still be me. You didn't steal my birth or name. You just changed the way I feel pain. I miss the version of me you took, the one who trusted without a hook, the one who loved without a shield, didn't question if it was real. I don't want you back, that's true. I just went but parts of me I lost to you. I smell now, but it's measured slow, like I'm scared of letting it show. I triple check every I love you, like it's something people undo. I learned how to leave before I'm left, how to guard was still intact. Funny how I survived the break, but lost the girl I used to be that way. It didn't mean to change my skin, but I don't fit in it like I did then. I miss the version of me you took, the one who jumped without a look, who thought forever wasn't a lie, who didn't flinch at goodbye. I don't want you back, that's true. I just want the parts of me I lost to you. If I ever love again, I hope she's braver than I am. I hope she trusts but knows when to stay. I hope she doesn't fade away. I'm rebuilding piece by piece, learning who I am in peace. But some nights I still search for you in the mirror and what I used to do. I miss the version that girl I was before the end. Until then, I'll keep holding on to the hope she's not fully gone. Yeah, the version of me would We were talking up forever was a plan. Laughing in your car, holding hands. Till we figure it out somehow. God, we believe it in. Your jacket and my shoulders faded night. Every promise felt airtight. We were brave, we were stupid, we were young. Yeah, we almost won. Of you saying my name, like it's frozen in my mind. Everything was about to change, but it didn't go the way we hoped it. We almost made it. We were so close. Had the future right there, but we let it. Forever is worse than it not working at all. We stacked fat and started letting things slide. Called it keys, but we were just tired. I thought love was enough to stay. You thought love would be fine either way. Now I drive past places we used to be, like they still belong to you. You, that's the truth. I just hate what we didn't do. We were standing at the edge, looking out at everything. I'm not stuck when it's down, but we turned around instead. We almost made it. We were so close. Yeah, the future right. We let it go. We almost made it. God, it hurts me almost forever. It's worse than not working at all. If time was kinder, if we tried a little more, if pride wasn't louder, if love wasn't scared, maybe we'd be boring. Maybe we'd be fine. Maybe we'd be old, laughing about this time. We almost made it. I still feel all the life we never lived, all the nights we thought it healed. We almost made it. That's the truth. I don't miss who you are now. I missed who I was with you. So here's to the almost that still bring moon chest. We did it for the bird, we just didn't make it back. Yeah, we almost made it. Your mug is still the wrong side of the sink. I'm moving it, then I think you used to leave the lights on, said darkness made you overthink. Your toothbrush leans like it's unsure if it still belongs. I catch myself saving story I won't send to anyone. It's not the big things that break me down, it's how you're missing all around. You're gone in small ways, like the quiet after jokes, like a song that almost starts, then suddenly you won't. You're gone in small ways that nobody sees. Not a crash, not a goodbye, just slowly losing weight. I cook too much without you here, still setting plates for two. Your favorite show keeps playing, like it doesn't know the truth. I don't cry in public places, I just feel out of place, like something's always slightly off in every normal day. I thought I noticed when you left, but you disappeared in steps. You're gone in small ways, and how the house feels cold, and how I check my phone and put it down alone. You're gone in small ways that stack up over time. Not one thing that can point to, just everything combined. If you would slam the door, if you'd say something cruel, maybe I could hate you, maybe I could move. But you faded like a shadow when the light shifts slow, and now I'm learning how to miss you in ways I can't let go. You're gone in small ways, but it feels so big to me. Every quiet habit, every memory. You're gone in small ways, still learning how to stay in a life where loving you slipped out quietly. One day these small things won't call your name, but tonight they add up and I feel the change. Yeah, you're gone in small ways. The room is breathing slow. Street light flickers like it knows. My phone lights up and goes dark again. Same silence, different end. I type your name, then erase the sound. Every word feels too loud now. I learned how to speak without a voice. I learned to miss you by choice. I don't slam doors, I don't scream, I just let the hurt sit next to me. I cry in lowercase, no tears on display, just a quiet ache that won't go away. I break in lowercase, no dramatic display. escape. I fade between lines you don't read anymore. I still wear the things you liked on me, like it might change your memory. I laugh in public, lie with grace, practice being okay. Your shadow sleeps on my side of the bed, says the things you never said. I replay us in muted tones. Love sounds different when you're alone. I don't call, I don't beg, I just feel everything in my head. I cry in lowercase, no tears on display, just a quiet ache that won't go away. I break in lowercase, no dramatic escape. I fade between lines you don't read anymore. If you ever wonder why I disappeared, I was learning how to hurt without being hurt. I made myself smaller so the pain would fit. Now even my sadness whispers when it hits. I cry in lowercase, so nobody stays long enough to ask what happened to my face. I love in lowercase, still hoping someday you'll read between lines and come back to my name. So if you see me smile, just know it's true. I'm okay in public, but